this was a humongous deal. This is a big deal. The biggest contract ever handed out in Orlando Magic history, just a product of inflation more than anything else. But a 5-year, $242 million extension that can grow to $260 million extension, a max extension for Franz Wagner. Just like, forget the raw numbers. Like, again, I think everyone is still wrapping their heads around how much money there is in the NBA right now. Paolo's going to get more when he signs his extension next year because we're expecting a 10% increase in the cap next season. But Franz Wagner will get 25% of the salary cap in 2025 again. This is the last year of his rookie contract, so he's still under his rookie contract right now. He will be under his new contract in the 2025 season. It'll pay him about $38 million in that first year. It'll top off at, I believe, $50 or $51 million. Again, don't get so wrapped up in the numbers. Don't get so wrapped up in everything else. This is about, this is just the reality of the NBA. But more than anything else, a max contract is a status. A max contract is the team telling you as a player, you are one of the most important players on the team. You really only have spots for 2 max contracts. Paolo's going to get another one. Jalen Suggs will get $30+ million, but as a function of importance, who you decide to pay, where you decide to invest your money, that is a major statement. And look, there's been a lot of narrative going on about the decision to max Franz Wagner. And I will admit, it is a risk. I think there was room for debate. I think the Magic could have very easily said, hey, you're going to put down a deal for $35, $36 million, something so close to the max, but not quite the max, and tell them, prove us wrong. This deal is going to be there for you when you get back. It doesn't matter. That deal is on the table. We are cool with it no matter what happens, barring catastrophe. That deal's on the table. Go play for your max. They could have very easily done that, and that might have actually been the right decision. But having said that, if you believe a player is a max player, and with the numbers that Franz Wagner puts up, 19.6 points per game last year, career high, he had almost 4 assists per game, 6-7 rebounds per game. With such an important player, with a player who makes such a big impact for this team. They didn't go get Paul George. They didn't, if they ever were in that running, they didn't go acquire another star player because they believe they have one. And look, at the end of the day, you got to believe in your guys. That ultimately, that's where I come down on this. If you're debating whether Franz is a max player or not, and he's certainly in the running and in the conversation to be a max player, it's a debate worth having. You can agree or disagree with it, but it is a debate worth having. If you are having that debate and you ultimately decide yes, you better just pay him now. If you're deciding no on that, it's not that you should ever give up on a 22-year-old, but that's when you got to start shopping. That's when you got to start thinking, is this really the guy? At the end of the day, this is the statement the Magic have made. We believe in what we're building. You can see that in every single thing the Magic did this offseason. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow. But in every single thing the Magic did this offseason, they doubled down on themselves. They doubled down on who they are. We will talk about this tomorrow a little bit more. We're going to get to Summer League on Wednesday. We will hear from the Summer Leaguers on Monday afternoon. But at the end of the day, the Magic made this clear, full-throated statement. We are on the right track. We believe in the players that we have all throughout the roster. They keep investing in them. And we're going to invest in our best players at the highest level. Now, we will talk about what Franz has to do to make good on this max, because there is a lot of criticism out there on this deal, and I do want to address that. But at the end of the day, what the Magic did is they committed to their foundation. They said Jeff Weltman and the DeVos family and Alex Martins and everyone who makes those high-level decisions that are million-dollar decisions. They all essentially looked at this roster and said, we are moving in the right direction. Not only are we moving in the right direction, we believe this will only get better. And that is why the Magic are sitting here. That is why the Magic are sitting here preparing to make this humongous offer, to make this humongous deal. This is why the Magic are committing to this person and this player. It's both. They believe in what Franz Wagner can become. They believe in what Paolo Banchero can become. And if you want to read between some lines, Jalen Suggs did not participate in the U.S. select team scrimmage today against the U.S. national team. There's a lot of people that believe a contract extension is coming for Jalen Suggs. I am a little bit more skeptical on that. I think that there is a lot of wiggle room to say, like, okay, here's a $31 million, let's just per year. Here's a $31 million, $32 million per year deal on the table. Play this season out. Let's see if you can get it to 33, 34. That may not be how the Magic operate. Jeff Weltman is going to invest in who he believes in. He believes in Franz Wagner. Paolo Banchero is going to get a max next year too. Jalen Suggs is going to get a very, very rich contract. You're going to be surprised. People keep saying there's no way Jalen Suggs is a $30 million player. Yes, he is. He is going, he is looking for Emmanuel Quickly money, and I am not, I would not be surprised if he gets it. And if the Magic are being proactive with these young players and inking these deals now so they don't have to worry about them this summer, that's not, that is them believing in this team and believing in this foundation. And what reason wouldn't they have to believe in it? Why wouldn't they believe in this team? They keep getting better. They keep improving and winning. And this is an investment in future progress. This is an investment in what the team will become as much as anything else. The Magic believe in Franz Wagner, and that is why he is getting a max contract.